Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday, the 1st of July. Pinch and punch for the first day of the month. And we are now in the shit show of July. So, I'll just wait a second before people start coming in. How did everybody go yesterday with the I've got this glare. So annoying. Yeah, no. How did everybody go yesterday with Jupiter's now in Leo? Oh, I'm going to take them off. That's annoying. Good morning, Jan. How are you? Where is it? I had a look the other day and it was still at Kemps Creek. Is it on its way back yet? Good morning, Paulette. Good morning, Louise. Hello, Sam. How are you? All right. So, Jupiter in Leo. Yay! How is everyone going? How did you go with the full moon? Good morning, Christy. How is everyone going with Mercury now retrograde? All the freaking things, hey? I know last night I was a little bit snappy, but the sauna was amazing yesterday. I had such a great chat with some ladies for about 2 hours. It was awesome. I stayed home from work and on the sofa for the day. That's awesome. I love that. I hope you're not sick, but I love that you're on the lounge for the day. That sounds good. All right. So today, okay, so the moon is at 19 degrees of Capricorn. All right. So, you know, we do have an opposition to Mercury all day. Now, heads upping that you definitely need to pay attention to the things that you're saying today. So, oh, Melbourne last night, awesome. So, Mercury is currently still stationary, and the moon in Capricorn is opposing Mercury, all right? So that is all day. That's exact at 9:30 p.m. And at 11 a.m., the moon is going to be in conjunct Venus in Leo, all right? So if you're sort of feeling, okay, so remember Moon, Venus, both of those very feeling. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Susan. How are you? So yeah, pay attention to your senses today, all right? Now, just off the thing, Venus is also ruling Chiron, so there could potentially be some sort of chironic ouchy thing as well. So again, I'm just going with my brain here. So money, establishing things. Sean, congratulations. Can't wait for you to go get your new home. How amazing. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Congratulations to Sean. That's awesome. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you guys the other day. I am now a diploma holder. I am now Bridget Avgastakis, Diploma of Astrology. Yay! I got a distinction on my last exam, so that's it. It's done now. I'm now officially, yeah, a diploma holder. So, yay! Thank you for all your support. But yeah, so. And going into my excitement for the day, it doesn't really sort of sit with the whole feeling unsettled. So, anyway, let's have a quick look at the words. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yay. All right, so the words. All right. What are the things that you want now that have felt either unattainable or not meant for you in this lifetime? As I just tell you that I attained something that I felt was unattainable. So, possible life reviews are on the cards. It's time for you to face your fears and address the challenges that have held you back from achieving the levels of success that you believe only other people deserve. And um, I hope that the fact that I've just done that whilst reading the words shows you that anything is possible. Because back in 2007 or something, when I tried to do that last exam that I backed away slowly. I did not believe that I would ever achieve what I have now. So it is absolutely possible for you to do hard things. So thank you so much. Good morning, Amy. How are you? Yeah, thank you. Good morning, Mikkel. All right, so let's look at the moon. All right, so I've already told you about the moon is opposing Mercury all day, and with Mercury at his station, look, I'm just noticing that the tech is laggy. I mean, it is raining, so there's always the weather, But just in general, remember, watch transport. You may be doing a review of family systems, like Sean, she's going to be moving house. All right. So, you could be decluttering your house. You could be finding shit at the back of your cupboards. You know what I mean? Like there's such a range of possibility. However, as far as communication goes, oh, ooh, so exciting. I love that. Well done. And I hope you absolutely smash that. That shit is hard. Christy can do hard things. There we go. All right, so again, 11 o'clock, watch that feeling. Maybe Christy, this is you. Venus is in Leo, all right? She is going through. Oh, thank you. I'll be you to the full. I fucking love that. All right, amazing. Christy, you are absolutely fabulous. And if you start to feel very uncomfortable, it's okay because the moon's in Capricorn, pushing you to go and do hard things. All right, now after 12 o'clock, the moon does start to come into an opposition with Jupiter. So this may be where you sort of back away. All right, Jupiter is now in Leo. Um, Now, Jupiter in Leo wants to be flamboyant and fabulous, but that opposition to Capricorn and all of the other things, maybe just scoop a little bit on your plate at a like maybe sort of consider it like a testing plate. All right. I always just sort of use the analogy with an opposition to Jupiter. Don't put too much on your plate. Maybe you can sort of just test things. All right. You're not like going up to a buffet and going, I'm going to have all the things. You've got the opportunity to go back 10 times. Just have a little bit at a time. Like I always say with the just try three things at once on your to-do list and then add one when one is completed. Just don't do too much because again, Jupiter in Leo, oh my God, I'm so fabulous, I can do it all. No, you're going to end up with a bellyache. All right. After 4 o'clock, the moon starts to square Chiron. Like I was saying in the beginning with that in conjunct to Venus, I don't know, instantly I just felt like the discomfort is an old pattern. So maybe the tension caused by the connection to Chiron. Again, we like tension because, squats create good glutes. I don't know. Christy's going to go and do something that is exceptionally hard, but she's doing it because it's going to make her better at whatever the end result is. All right. So again, we're just looking at things in a different perspective. All right. After 5 o'clock, a trine to Mars. That's awesome. That's where you're like, yeah, okay, we can do this. All right. Mars is now in Gemini again. The moon in Capricorn, which wants to have terms and conditions and processes and business. That trine to Mars after 5 o'clock is like maybe that's when your head starts to really engage and you start switching on. And even though, as far as a business day goes, it might be the end of the day, but today is a day where it's like, Mercury's not doing much. So the fact that Mercury is ruling Mars, I don't know, you can sort of get my gist. I think as the day goes on, it's going to get easier. Now, after 7 o'clock, the moon does start to conjunct Pluto, and that is exact tomorrow at 3 p.m. So I don't mind that because we are all going through a innate process of transmutation. Let's go beyond transformation and go to transmutation because I just feel like that's more of a genetic physical DNA. Transformation is like, yeah, I can put makeup on and I can put on a different outfit and I can go act as a different person on stage. I can transform my personality, but transmutation is way more DNA, like and we are all doing that right now. Where all of the cancer stuff, all the genetic hereditary understandings that we have, like where we are shifting out of that sort of realm. I don't know, that just feels really right. So now so I need my glasses. All right, at 2 p.m. Am I on the right day? I've written this twice now. All right, there we go. Mercury being a little bit tricky. I wrote Mars. No, I've wrote it for today. I wrote Mars square the nodes for today, but it was actually yesterday. So I don't know, maybe that's still in force. I don't know. Why did I do that? Who knows? But I have. So, Mars is liking the challenge to head in that new direction. So maybe that's just sort of another way for the universe to say yes. That moon making a connection with Mars, who is challenging his own beliefs to move away from what he's always known, is especially relevant as well. Oh, thank you so much, Mikkel. You are so beautiful. That is just amazing. My success is our success. I love that. I love that. I love that. All right, I'm gonna draw a card because now I feel like I've got through the day, just remembering that the sun is also square Saturn. All right, so with everything being slow and the details are important, you need to know this is a time of re-investigating and reinventing and like all the re words that we usually talk about with Mercury retrograde. But that sun square Saturn, there is a definite handbrake here happening. And that is Monday next week that we know that that is going to be exact on Monday next week. So yes, you must have needed to say it again. Yes, yes, tech is shit, absolutely. Good morning, Sally. How are you? So beautiful. All right, so I will go through the moon again after this when it makes more sense, or when we get that extra insight. So, big deep breath, everybody. And okay, I'm going to go with my thoughts. All right. When we're in this process of transmutation and actually changing, what are the things that you would like to implement more in your life that but you don't go, or like you should, but you're not. Why? Okay, now we're starting to get into those little things. Oh, what's my news? I got a distinction. I am now officially a Diploma of Astrology holder, Karen. Yay! That's my news. So yeah, yes. All right. I will go back over the moon in a minute. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. Oh, yep, just one. Ooh, ooh, this looks cool. All right. Weavers know that all is God. Oh my God, I don't think I've actually had this one before. Isn't that amazing? All right, so this is card number 44. I think it might be the last card. It is! Oh, I've never had this card before. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you both. I appreciate all of you so much. Like, honestly, like I know most of you personally, and I have hugged all of you, and I can't express my gratitude for just the interactions that we have together. So again, I am so thankful for you all. All right, so let's have a look. So the weavers know that all is God. All right. I need to turn the light on. Hang on. Okay. Oh, now I've got the beams of light. Look, God is here. All right, so essential meaning. Conscious universe is the source of supply. Spirit is fundamental to life, and the mystical is the primary reality. All right, thank you so much, Amy. Thank you. All right, the weavers know that all is God. Do you? This is a profound magical time in your life, and it's important that you recognize your relationship with your higher power as essential and primary. Let there be light. Consider all the gifts of your very existence. When you breathe, ask yourself, who is breathing you? What force moves through you, animating you and those you love? The universe is the spark of life within you and nature. In you is true magic, connecting you to the web of all creation. Each strand woven on your behalf is pure consciousness. Right now, you're being asked to remember this and feel what that means to you. Every single thing in your life is sacred and infused with the power of spirit, God, and the conscious universe. Even your difficulties are infused with the sacred and are always beckoning you to remember who you truly are, an immortal spiritual being having a mortal human experience. Can you see right now that whatever you're asking about has divinity sparkling through it? Treat the subject of your query with reverence and step into the sacred dance. You cannot go wrong. You are meant to have this experience right now. So that is just gorgeous and beautiful. And to again, so appreciative of you guys. But let's go back over the moon today. So the moon in Capricorn, all right? So we all have our purpose. Absolutely. So I wonder if the opposition to Mercury, which is asking you to slow down and speak carefully and think about what you're actually cognitively processing. All right, so that's exact at 9:30 p.m. That 11 a.m. we have that in conjunct. All right, so there's some sort of adjustment required between the plans that you're making and potentially who you see yourself as with that Venus in Leo. All right, so maybe maybe you don't believe, because earlier I was saying I think that Chiron in Taurus is going to be reconnected here. Maybe you don't believe that you deserve it. In the words I've written, that the challenges that are holding you back from achieving the levels of success that you believe only other people deserve. All right, so at 11 a.m., if you get that, I don't wanna, then why? No, you do deserve success. You do deserve good things in life. That's the adjustment, all right? Remember, Mercury retrograde in Cancer is showing you all of your previous patterns of behavior. And because it's stationary, they're very fucking obvious. Same with the opposition to Mercury. All right, after 12, when the opposition to Jupiter comes in, again, I usually say don't go and pig out on the buffet. Just take little testers. Jupiter's in Leo now and wants it all. All right, we're going to have a big year. The big planet is in the most vibrant sign. So it's going to be like, oh, we're fucking fabulous. But we also just want to sort of calm Jupiter down. He's very excited. All right, after 4 o'clock, a square to Chiron starts. Again, I just think that might be the awareness of the wound that we become aware of as the day grows with Mercury and Venus. Maybe we're able to, those squares are squats. And then after 5, trine to Mars. Again, I think that process is going to start to kick in more, or that the cognitive awareness of the transmutation that we're starting when after 7, the moon starts to conjunct Pluto. All right, so I love all of these things. And yes, it might be a very unsettled day, but it's so much of it is about, I think I've epitomized the energy for today, is challenging your old beliefs. You do deserve good things. It's not only for other people. And anything that you want is attainable with hard work and paying attention. Because if we want to rush so fast, which I feel like Jupiter in Leo is going to ask us to just quick get it done, then we miss those nuances of the lessons and the work that needs to be done. Again, I'm going to go back to the physical. You can't just get a fabulous body without hard work, without exercise, without a strict awareness of what you're putting into your body, without doing hard things. All right, so again, if you feel like you're at a bit of a um, there's challenges or roadblocks, ask yourself why. So think again, and then the universe is like, you are exactly where you need to be right now. So I think it's just all about the conscious awareness of who and where you are. Yay, that's me, guys. That's me. I think this one absolutely rolled out beautifully. So I am around today. It's like I said, it's raining. I'm not going too far. So I hope you all have an amazing day. I really do. I just think you're all amazing. Every single one of you is absolutely amazing and special, and yeah, the best is what you deserve. So with that, I am going to say goodbye and mwah, and I will see you tomorrow.